not 10, 3 and 16. Yeah. Going into the beast, we already have an understanding that the beast is the revival of the Roman Empire. The image is the whole New World Order, AI, LGBT structure. You see? And you say that you down by taking that C to the H to the I to the P. So it's all about conquering the beast, his image, and his mark. You see? So the stage is being set. And every day the Lord give us more and more and more information on it coming out. And so we report it every day, right? Revelation 3:16, it says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, right? For it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and six, which goes into high side stigma, you see, which is to cross out the Messiah, replace him with medicine and technology, and you take the chip if you agree. That's what we've been telling y'all through the Spirit all this time. And you starting to see that the Lord is squeezing the world, squeezing the earth with prophecy to where he's making the prophets right, because his word is true. Didn't it say, let God be true and every man a liar? You got it, Zaquan.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's it. You know, so like the elder has said, man, now we're in the time of the prophecy speaking. You know, the elder was just reading Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Now, you know, this word is doing all the talking. You know, by the prophecies, you know, manifesting. You know, things are happening now. Okay, so, you know, we're going to get a few of these articles. Okay. And we have some videos as well. All right, first article here. This is on the mercurynews.com. All right, under business and technology. Why brain implants are more than a sci-fi fantasy. Startups have developed CHIPS that allow people to control machines with their thoughts. Billionaires are betting these brain-computer interfaces could become everyday consumer tech. So, as the elder just read, you know, this for a future time, man. You know, this is the future. Billionaires are betting their money on this, man. They're giving you a guarantee that it's going to be available for everyday life. You know, for your average person. You know.
Hey, you remember back in the day? Back in the day, it was all about the Social Security. People thought Social Security was the mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? When you go into the history. Now, when it came to the Social Security and your birth certificate, those are two mandatory IDs you have to function in society. You see, you can't get a job if you don't have both, or at least a copy of it. If you don't have a Social Security number and you don't have a birth certificate, you cannot go get a job.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So think that type of progress. You remember when getting the internet? They thought that was the mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? They thought the internet was the mark of the beast. So when it comes to the internet, you can't function without it. I mean, you got the Amish out there, but everybody ain't fucking Amish. You see? So in order to participate,
and then they be cheating, bro. Like a lot of them Amish, they still be doing.
Yeah, you already know. You know what I'm saying? They some of the biggest freaks, but you know what I'm saying? But they at least put that energy out there that they don't need the internet. As a matter of fact, it was a brother that came out Friday night. It was a brother that came out Friday night and was looking at the brothers, and he was talking about how he don't use the internet at all. But without him using the internet at all, he found the truth. So instead of him wanting to take the YouTube page, he just asked, "What time do y'all be out here?" And I just come out here. You know what I'm saying? So that was a eye-raising experience. You know what I'm saying? So Lord willing, we see him again. You know, but yeah, he found the truth without the internet. So
yeah, it showed the power of the Lord, man. Mm-hmm. You know.
Was there more on that?
Yeah, some more on it, bro. We gonna touch the main parts of it. Now it says this put up by Bloomberg. All right, now getting right into it. It's put up by Ike Swetlitz, Sarita Rai, and Amber Tone on Bloomberg. Now, you know, if you know anything about Bloomberg, they speak a lot about, you know, your finances. Okay, they speak a lot about the economy. All right. So once again, this is future tech, and you're gonna have it to function in the world, man. All right, just like the elder just gave you the examples: your social security card, birth certificate, you know, the internet. See, the MOTB is all this combined. Now it says science fiction has long imagined a world where our brains interact with machines to restore and augment our abilities. Think of the neural implants that connected to Geordi La Forge's visor in Star Trek, or allowed Alex Murphy to be reborn as cyborg law enforcer in RoboCop. In the real world, researchers have been working for decades on so-called brain-computer interfaces to help people who suffer from paralysis, blindness, hearing loss, and more regain function. And you know, in the elder, he always gets scripture in Revelation 13 dealing with how Esau Edom performs miracles by way of this technology. Okay? So they give you examples of that. Some individuals have used these devices to control a computer cursor with their minds. Others have managed to move a robotic arm or transcribe some of their thoughts into text. The technology is still nascent, and the number of people who have received implants is only in the hundreds. Just a few companies have received regulatory approval to progress beyond clinical trials to commercial use, and even that's for limited applications. But the industry could be reaching an inflection point thanks to rapid advances in hardware and artificial intelligence models that can decode neural signals.
So what you're looking at is Esau's version of the Lord healing the lepers and cleansing the sick and healing those with the palsy and casting out demons. You see, because disease is a demon. You know what I'm saying? It's a demon that's on you. So when the Lord said, "Believe on me, and ye shall have everlasting life," this is Esau's version of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a holes all in it, because they always show you in these movies. Every time they show you a movie with all the stuff they can do, they always show it malfunction. You got it.
All right, so back into it. That says the potential of brain-computer interfaces has attracted the interest of billionaires, including Tesla Inc. Chief Executive Officer Elon Musk and OpenAI CEO Sam Altman. Some of them are betting these devices will one day become everyday consumer tech that can unlock superhuman powers. Just to land back your point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see here. Try to get a little bit more. All right, we can go right here. Is the world ready for brain-computer interfaces? Governments often have to play catch-up to ensure new technology is integrated into society responsibly. The fact that BCIs are first being used for medical applications could provide a guardrail. Medical devices face regulatory oversight to ensure patient safety, and those that are surgically implanted typically face even more scrutiny. But regulating the industry might become more challenging if the line between medical and consumer products becomes blurred. BCIs raise significant privacy and ethical concerns, including questions about the ownership and use of the information these devices collect. While the technology is still nascent, should it take off, people's thoughts could become data that's subject to surveillance, hacking, or exploitation for political and corporate gain.
I was that's what Yuval Noah Harari was talking about humans being hackable.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Some U.S. states, including California and Colorado, have passed legislation to try to safeguard neural data. Whether there will be a big appetite for BCIs among the general public is unclear, especially if the devices need to be implanted to be effective.
Man, that's what I'm saying. You already know they're gonna override you.
Yep.
Yeah, if you talking about they trying to have a safeguard for neural data. Man, Esau jacking that shit.
Yep, exactly. The prospect of gaining superhuman vision or being able to communicate telepathically with another BCI user might be enticing enough.
Now check this out. What is 1 Corinthians chapter 15 all about? It's all about our bodies being changed.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But the Lord gonna do it, not him. But that's what I'm saying. He's trying to give you a new body. He's trying to give you a new body without righteousness.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He got all this stuff that he promised that he gonna be able to do, and all the stuff that he working on, but he ain't put righteousness ain't in the ingredients.
Yep.
Eternal life in a new body comes through righteousness, not wickedness. You got it.
And like you had said earlier, Zaquan, like everything they do, what they'll show you even in these movies, as you mentioned, you know, when Esau Edom gives you this type of technology, it always backfires, man. It always goes rogue. It turns on you. Okay? It's not in your best interest, man.
Yeah, AI has never been the hero in the movie.
Yep. It's straight up. Exactly.
Yeah, AI haven't saved the day yet. Fuck, man. You got it.
All right, that says whether there will be a big appetite for BCIs among the general public is unclear, especially if the devices need to be implanted to be effective. But it goes right into the prophecy the elder just read. You know, in your right hands or left hand, or it could be your forehead, you know, your brain. Okay? The prospect of gaining superhuman vision or being able to communicate telepathically with another BCI user might be enticing enough, but most people probably wouldn't want to undergo brain surgery just to play video games or send emails with their mind. Which shows you Esau Edom has to bring an emergency type situation, you know, to basically, you know, convince people to want to get this, you know, for this to appear to be the only way to move forward, you know, in this system. Okay, it's the only way that mankind can move forward. Which Esau Edom is gonna feed you people lies, man. They have to bring a crisis type event that's gonna change everything. All right, and like the elder has said, that's pretty much going to override, you know, them making it seem like, you know, you'll have protective rights. You know, you'll be safeguarded when it comes to this technology. You know,
you remember that movie Implanted, where the lady had she got the brain implant. They completely took over her life, like she was cooked.
Damn.
Yeah, when you get a chance, if you haven't seen that movie yet, Implanted.
Okay.
Yep, bruh. Yeah.
Let's show you something. To second that, Zaquan, they show another movie. The one movie called Upgrade.
Yeah.
Where the one got the Karagma, you know, yep. It took over.
Yep, I think I seen that one too. Yeah. But they showing you all the time. Even when you watch shows like The Boys and they experimenting with this stuff, they call it compound V, and you pretty much just rolling the dice. You getting injected with this compound V, and you don't know what the ability gonna be. You might be able to fly, you might be able to run fast, or you might grow a titty on your face. You just don't know.
Yeah.
But what they doing, they injecting these children and then by the time puberty hit, their powers start to manifest. You know what I'm saying? So they got a college set up for them, school set up for them, for once their powers hit, to see if they can grow up to be superheroes. Or, you know what I'm saying? That shit wild, bro. Yeah, Gen V. You still there?
Okay. Yeah. I'm still here. Yeah. No, it didn't freeze, did it?
It froze for a second, but you bet.
Okay, kind. But yeah, that's basically it on that article. Okay, and we have another one here. I just put up on interestingengineering.com. All right, now it says Neuralink builds surgical robot to speed up brain implant procedures for patients.
Bruh, the devil know if he had but a short time. You see, the Lord is shortening the days for the elect's sake. So in the meantime, our job is to occupy until the Lord come and report these things, man. You see, they speeding up. They speeding up because the Lord's speeding them up, but he doing it for the elect's sake. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to see these things coming together is heavy, man.
It's crazy, bro, because it makes you think of a damn factory. You know, showing you, Esau Edom, he views people as products. You know, people like products in a factory, man. Because, the reason why they're doing this, like the elder just said, they know they got but a short time. And if they plan to implant everyone on the earth, which they're not going to be able to do that because they're not going to get the elect. But since this is their plan, they need something that could they could do it, automatically. Speak about automation, so it's a quick process with them surgically implanting in people, man. And that's why a lot of people are not going to view it as a big deal, because it's a quick, it's quick surgery, for lack of better words,
Mm-hmm.
All right, now it says Neuralink introduced a specialized surgical robot designed to automate the implantation of its brain-computer interfaces. Okay, and it's it's still pretty recent. This was put up April 30th. All right, so it's not too long ago. All right, so just to run through this a little bit. Elon Musk's brain-computer interface (BCI) technology is progressing at a remarkable pace. Recently, Neuralink introduced a specialized surgical robot designed to automate the implantation of its brain-computer interfaces. Me and the elder just showed you the article. The other article we was looking at, how they plan for this to really be everyday life.
Yep. And while they working, while they working on their plan, the Lord got the prophets, to report everything that's going on.